Okay, how's everybody doing? We're going to, hey, how you doing, Donnie? All right. That's a great name. We're here on Facebook. We're going to meet. Hello. Yeah, I'm up. All right. Thank you for letting me know, Mitch. As some of you that are probably watching my social media, I play a few instruments, and, I can dig in on really shedding, and I love to do that. I'm writing some music, and I'm having a ball doing that. So that part's great. But it doesn't mean I'm not itching to play with some cats. I'm in Arizona, Phoenix area, and it's very hot. It's going to be like 113 or something like that today, which is like 48, I believe. That's what's happening. But everybody's been asking about workshops or Q&As and things like that, and it's my pleasure to be able to do it for you. And I'm set up like I'm at the gig here. I have a microphone instead of a lavalier. This is more comfortable. I'm in my element. Plus, it sounds good, I think. And so that's what's happening. It's good to be home and doing these things and getting healthy and doing all that great stuff. So the organ's on. Okay, so I see some people are in, and I'm looking back before I have my phone here so I could see what's happening. Hi, hello. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's start with some questions here, and let's try to keep it about music. As you know, I have online lessons. That's at joeyd101.com. And you know what? Anything you want to know is there. And even I'm constantly evolving and learning about other things. And when I do, I put them on there too. So we could all be evolving together and learning together, because that's what it's all about. It's not about hiding anything, because it's all available. It all goes out in the world, in the universe, and it comes back on your instrument. And that's what you have to do. So, Edwin from New Jersey. Hi from Spain. Hola. Hello from Denmark. Okay, we're all over the world here. I love it. It's fantastic. Hope everybody's doing well, staying safe. So, good to see you too, Joe. Hey, can you tell me about the story you played with Pat Martino? Concert from Umbria. Yeah, I could tell you a little something about that. That was great, because that was in the New Year's Eve is when we did that gig of 2001. And we were over there in Umbria. Actually, that's Perugia. And it was fantastic. We played. What I didn't know, on the plane ride over, it was amazing, because all the cats were on the plane, man. Joe Lovano, Pat was on there. Whoever was going to be in the festival, Gonzalo Rupacabra, everybody was hanging. As soon as we got on the plane, Joe Lovano had a bottle of wine. Hey, man, let's have some wine. It was cool. So we knew it was going to be a groove going over. So we went over. What I didn't know is we were going to do a set with John Scofield, That became a legendary, my solo on Sunny, Everybody talks about that. It's pretty amazing to me. I think it's whatever, mediocre, We're always our worst critics anyway. And, but the story about that is going over and hanging out and having a surprise of playing with John Scofield. In fact, it was John Scofield's birthday. We played that day as well.
Very sad news after the loss of a one legend, Joey DeFrancesco, the legendary jazz musician, a multi-instrumentalist, a composer, a radio personality, a Grammy-nominated artist. Joey DeFrancesco has just died today. Joey DeFrancesco actually passed on the Thursday, the 20th of August 2022, and he was just 51 years old. His cause of death has not been released yet, but Joey was an American jazz artist, organist, a trumpeter, a saxophonist, and an occasional singer. He is being regarded as one of the most prominent and most legendary jazz artists, not only in the United States of America, but also in the entire Europe and the whole world at large. He has released more than 30 albums under his name, and he has been recording extensively as a side musician with such leading performers such as Miles Davis, Houston Person, John McLaughlin early in his career. Actually, Joey DeFrancesco, as I earlier told you, was born in the state of Pennsylvania in 1971, and he grew up in a musical family with 3 generations of jazz musicians. He's been such a man with a very strong musical family background. He was named after his grandfather, jazz musician Joseph DeFrancesco, who played the saxophone and his clarinet. His father, the Papa John DeFrancesco, and was nationally touring organist who received Living Legend Awards from Oklahoma Jazz Hall of Fame in 2013. DeFrancesco began playing the organ at the age of 4, and by the age of 5 years, by the way, he was performing songs by Jimmy Smith verbatim. From the age of 5, looking through further his biography, his father John began taking him to gigs and allowing him to sit on seats. DeFrancesco joined a band in Philadelphia at the age of 10, which included jazz musicians Hank Mobley and Philly Joe Jones. He was a regular at local jazz clubs, opening for Wynton Marsalis, B.B. King. Joey DeFrancesco actually also attended the Creative and Performing Arts High School in Philadelphia, Performing Arts High School, and also studied music there, specializing in piano and organ. He's been regarded as one of the most influential and prominent jazz artists in this 21st century, and his death is going to be very hurting because we are losing such a huge popular figure in the jazz industry and the jazz genre. So Joey was actually 16 when he signed with Columbia. Next year or the following year, he released All of Me. One of his most prominent and popular performances of All of Me helped him revive the organ in around 1980s jazz. The same year, actually, DeFrancesco toured Europe with Miles Davis, and he played keyboard. He's also actually one of his biggest strengths has been the keyboard, as you've seen in the video. So his loss is going to be really very hurting because we are losing such a huge figure in the jazz genre. Rest in power the king, DeFrancesco.